Hi, in this video we're going to break down fullback movement of the ball. How do you create a proper passing lane? When should you push higher? When should you drop deeper? And when it's better to hold your position? We'll look at examples from players like Hakimi, Jules Koundé, Nuno Mendes, Lucas Digne, and many others. Watch this video until the end and you will start receiving the ball more often and losing it far less under pressure. Fullbacks often struggle in possession for two main reasons. Either they get ignored by teammates or they receive the ball in uncomfortable situations. The key is interpreting each situation through the lens of space and time. Let's start with build-up from the back. Dortmund build-up versus City. We see City preparing to press high immediately. Two forwards are oriented toward the center-backs and goalkeeper. The wingers are initially narrow but ready to jump onto the fullbacks. Right now Julian Rierson could receive the ball, but he understands that by the time the pass arrives, the coup will already be too close for him to receive facing forward. So he drops deeper while Benzebaini ducks into the opposite flank, preparing for a potential loss of possession. Now Rierson has enough space to receive facing forward and make a pass. He also drags the coup higher up the pitch. The high press is broken thanks to the fullback's movement. Now City's build-up. O'Reilly holds a relatively high position while the ball is with the goalkeeper and defensive midfielder. But as soon as the left centre-back gets the ball, the fullback starts dropping. This is not just about increasing distance from the opposite winger, more importantly it creates a clear passing lane for the centre-back under pressure. First touch forward, and now there's an opportunity to progress the ball. On the opposite side, Nunes moves into the half space, maintaining compactness in case of a turnover, but also creating an extra option if the ball is switched. From there, he can attack depth immediately as an inside option. If you are wingback in a back three, your default starting position is slightly higher, between the opponent's defensive and midfield lines, but you still need to adjust your position to always offering a passing option to the center-back. Now the wingback pulls not the winger, but the opponent's wingback out of possession, receives facing forward and plays into the space he created himself. Hakimi moves toward the center-back in such a way that if the Bournemouth's left fullback stays in his initial position, he won't be able to receive the ball. So he drops to create a passing line and a 2 versus 1 against the winger. Constantly assess the winger's position and intention. If he is positioned lower and ready to press you, increase the distance he needs to cover. That time gives you the opportunity to receive comfortably and scan forward options. This type of movement can stretch the opponent's defensive structure significantly and create space not just for the fullback, but along the entire flank, space that can be attached either by the winger or the fullback himself. Sometimes the fullback can move into a narrower position, almost like a third center-back, especially if the winger marking him is very wide or too far away to apply immediate pressure. Another way to create space against man-oriented marking is through deception. Grimaldo understands it will be difficult to receive and that his teammate on the ball has time, so he first drags his opponent away, then recreates the passing line and finally makes another movement, this time between the lines. A poor example from Tobias of Shakhtar. The position is too high, there is no reaction to the winger closing the passing line. His teammate under pressure is left without any option and loses the ball. This is exactly the type of detailed positional analysis we build inside ForPro sessions with our players, the invisible training behind performance. A team of professional football analysts at ForPro work one-on-one online with players, breaking down their matches and showing what drives their performance. Each session is personal, built around position and goals. Visit ForPro and book your free session today. Most people notice fullbacks when they push very high, almost like wingers. This is a crucial skill in modern football. Let's understand when it's actually necessary. Again, high press from the opponent, but this time the winger is positioned in the half space, focused on blocking central access. He is too high and can't press the fullback, while the passing line is still open. Another pressing situation. The winger is narrow and so high that the fullback is actually behind him. This creates an opportunity to retrieve the ball while cutting the winger off from the play. Amat is far from the flank. He can neither press nor intercept. Digne reads this perfectly and pushes higher. By receiving the ball, he eliminates 6 Manchester United players at once. Now a positional attack in the opponent's half. Koundé reads 2 key references. The player on the ball is free and under no pressure. The winger is positioned between the lines, freeing up the flank. Perfect movement for the fullback to attack depth. A great example from Girona. First the fullback drops zipper and pulls the winger, creating a passing line inside. Then the inside player drops, the winger moves between the lines, and the flank is freed for the fullback's forward run. A perfect rotation, leading to a dynamic run forward. Now something more advanced. We see a very high starting position from Fran García. The winger reacts quickly and closes the wide passing lane. Garcia brilliantly exploits the space opened in the center and pushes even higher. Excellent reading of the situation and a great pass from the center back. If the winger plays very aggressively and wide, you can punish it by creating a passing line that cuts straight through the defensive block. This is elite level game understanding. Also note the right wing's back continuity of action. After the pass, he fills the rebound zone during the cross. Always consider 3 things: the position and distance to the opposite winger, whether your teammate on the ball is under pressure, and what your winger is doing. All these elements are part of what we call invisible training, the tactical preparation that turns good players into great ones. If you enjoyed this analysis, comment what you'd like to see next. If this breakdown was interesting to you, watch other tactical analysis from ForPro.